Hey guys, it's Caitlin, and today I'm going to be filming my May favorites for you, as you could probably tell by the title. The majority of these, like most of my favorites videos, are makeup, but I do have a couple other things as well, so let's get started. The first thing that I've been loving this month is something new that I've tried, and it's the NYX contouring palette. Highlight and contouring palette. It's really large, but you get 4 highlight shades and 4 contour shades. I've mostly been using this highlight up here and this contour, like the third one over. But I really like it. It looks really natural since it's a powder, highlight, and contour. The shades look really natural for contouring, and the highlights aren't extremely shimmery, so if you want to go the opposite way to just highlight, this is really good for that. The only problem is that it's a really big palette. Like, you couldn't really travel with this because it's gigantic. But other than that, I really like the colors in it, and I really like how it goes on. The color payoff is really good, and since it's NYX, it's not an expensive brand, so yeah, I really like that. The next thing that I've been loving is a mascara, and it's the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara. The one that lots of vloggers and bloggers have been talking about. It only has bristles on one side of the wand, so it's really strange when you use it at first, but then you get used to it. But it works extremely well to lengthen and voluminize your lashes, but it just makes them look really big and full, and this is now one of my favorites. The next one I'm pretty sure has been in a favorites of mine before, but it's the L'Oreal 12-Hour Infallible, the Super Slim Liner. It's just like a felt tip liner, and this is my go-to eyeliner because it just is really black, which I look for in an eyeliner, and it's really easy to apply. It goes on exactly where you want it, and it works really well for getting cat eyes. So this is the one I always end up going back to, even when I try out different eyeliners. This has always been my go-to, so I love that. The next thing is also a new thing that I've tried, and they're the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour crayons. I have a gold one. Looks like this. It's like a goldy brown color. And that one's called Bronze Truffle. And then I have a purpley gray one. Looks like that. This is what the crayon looks like. And it is called Lavish Lavender, and I just really like these. I'm a big fan of just something that you can easily put on your eyes, just blend out the edges, and it looks great all day, and that's what these are. I used to use the like pots of eyeshadow that they had that were the color tattoos, so I saw these at the store and decided to give them a try, and I love them. You just put it on quick, blend out the edges, and you're good to go. Or you can use it as a base, put something else over it. I really like these. I'll probably be getting more. The next thing that I've been loving are some nail polishes. They're Essie, and they're the like new metallic ones. I believe there's also a silver one, but the ones I have are Good as Gold, which is obviously a gold one, and then Penny Talk, which is supposed to be like a coppery one, I assume, but it turns out a bit more rose gold when you use it. But I still like that. And I just really like how these turn out when you use them. They do look really metallic on your nails, which looks really cool. And I just really like them. And since it's Essie, you only need really one coat, and it goes on and it stays on. So yeah. The next thing is a palette, and I might have mentioned this in another favorites video, but I've been loving it again a lot, and it's the Tartelette palette, just the original one. Has a gigantic mirror at the top, and then it has all these colors down here. they all lean towards the browny, purpley color range. But I just really like all of them. They're all really easy to use. All their colors turn out really well. There's 3 of them. And they're all matte shades, so if you want to go, if you're going for a matte, like natural look, it's a really good palette to use. And they have all sorts of colors, any color that you would really need to make a shadowy eye or a natural one, and I just really like it. It is Tarte, so it's a pricier palette, but I do believe that it's worth the money because it's an extremely good palette that could be used over and over again, and all of the colors you could use in it. Unlike some palettes where you just use a few of them and wouldn't use all of them, I think all of these are really usable. The next thing that I've been loving are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. I have 3 of them. They're all pink shades, but they're lighter and they get darker. The first one I have is Istanbul, which is the lightest pink shade. She looks like that. And then I have Milan, which is a darker pink and more of a bright hot pink color. That's that second one. And then the last one that I have is Prague, which is a dark pink, almost purpley color. But yeah, I really like these. Again, the color payoff is really good. You just really need 1 coat, maybe 2 if it's one of the darker ones. It stays on forever, and it is matte, but like it says, it's a matte cream, so it does give the matte look effect, but it doesn't dry out your lips. You won't be needing to put chapstick on throughout the day. You just put this on and your lips feel fine, they feel great, and it looks amazing. And then moving on from makeup, the next thing that I've been loving is a clothing item, and it is this leather jacket that I have, and it's in like a purpley maroon color. It's from Forever 21, and I have been wearing it all the time. Most of my wardrobe is like blacks and whites. I don't have a lot of color in my wardrobe, but so then this looks amazing over it, and it does add the color into it, and it really looks good over anything black or white. So I've been wearing this non-stop lately, and I love it. The next thing is a TV show that I've been loving, which is Game of Thrones. I'm one of those few people that had never seen it, and then I was sick over the weekend and I started watching it, and I've gone through 2 whole seasons within the span of the weekend, so I am obsessed with it. It is so good and addictive to watch. You never know what's going to happen, and I love it. So if you're like me and one of those people that have never seen it, I highly suggest that you do, because it's great. And then lastly, I've been loving 2 songs a lot recently. The first one is Lost Boys by Ruth B. I just really love that song. I just love like the tune of it. I love singing along to it when it's on the radio. I love it. It's like a really nice, pretty sounding song. I love the words and I love everything about it. So if you haven't heard that song, I highly suggest you look it up because it's good. And then the second one is another one that I've been loving, and it's Piece by Piece by Kelly Clarkson. And it's just a really emotional song, and I just love the way that she sings it. She sang it on the American Idol finale, and it was just an amazing performance, and I absolutely love that song now. So again, if you haven't heard that one, I highly suggest that you look it up, because again, it's really great. And that is all of my favorites from the month of May. Like I said, most of them were makeup items, but that's mostly what all of my favorites are. And I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know down below what your favorites of the month have been, or if you've tried any of the items I've mentioned. Please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!